Hi friends, welcome to Palan Tech Tales. Today I am going to explaining about shell scripting. So everybody is aware that shell scripting is a part of Linux operating system. So then coming to shell scripting group of commands, we are keeping in a single file and we are going to executing that file. Then group of commands will execute and it will show the outputs in our Linux terminal. Those things we can call as a one script file. Yeah, here I can say we can say that Linux shell scripting is a nerve center of operating system, serving as an interface that allows users to interact with the kernel and performs various tasks. So here, normally by using terminal, we are giving a single command, and after giving the command, it will show the output. But then coming to shell scripting, here we are multiple commands we are keeping in single file, and we are providing the permissions to the particular file, then we are executing that file, then automatically group of commands will execute automatically inside the file and it will show the output in our terminal. That is the main concept of the shell scripting. So as a DevOps professional, like all the people who are belong to Linux system administrator or AWS cloud engineer is aware that everybody know small basics things on shell scripting. So understanding the concept of Linux shells is essential for the DevOps engineer or Linux system administrator or AWS cloud engineer. So that is very good to know about shell scripting. So this article will develop into the fundamental understanding of Linux shell scripting and highlight the key shells that a DevOps professionals should familiarize themselves regarding this. Here we are going to know how the shell scripting will work. What is the Linux shell? So in simple terms, we can say that shell in Linux is a command line interface. So basically, we are giving the commands normally in terminal, but in shell scripting, whatever I told before, like we are keeping multiple commands in single file and we are executing. So you can see this definition also. By typing commands into the shell, users can launch programs, manage files and directories, control running process, and perform a host of other tasks. The shell interrupts these commands and communicates with Linux kernel to execute them. So post it will execute them, it will show the output in command line interface. So here type of shells is coming to Linux. Everybody is aware that bash shell is everybody know, but inside that we have a number of shells like a born shell, born again shell, K shell, jet shell, fish shell. So you can go through. Yeah, I will keep this for PDF under the description, so you guys will go through these things. So here we are going to coming to next slide here, choosing the right shell for DevOps task. So everybody is know that. We are using a Python also for the scripting and bash scripting also we are using. So why we need to learn the bash scripting? The choice of bash scripting is basically bash scripting will comes with the operating system, but in Python it's not like that. We need to install the package and we need to done some configuration for that Python. But for shell scripting we don't need extra configuration with the Linux operating system. It will be the Linux operating system means normally it will come with the operating system. And basically, then coming to shell script, normally everyone, normal default shell will is the bash shell. Why the operating system will prefer the bash shell means the bash shell is often the default choice due to its widespread use, strong scripting capabilities, and compatibilities with SS scripts. It's a robust and flexible shell that can handle most tasks as DevOps professional might encounter. Here we have a question like why we need to use bash shell. So here again I can say that I already told in previous slide like we have a number of shells like bourne shell, born again shell, cone shell, jet shell, and fish shell. Basically, by default, Linux will prefer the born again shell like bash. So why it is preferring that shell means I already told this. It is a flexible and it will use a strong scripting capabilities like that. So I told previously like why and as an entry level of DevOps professional should consider the Bash over Python. So not only the DevOps as a Linux system administrator we need to know Bash shell scripting compulsory. So if guys already know Python script scripting, it is better. It is good also. Yeah, when dividing into the world of DevOps, it can be decided which scripting language to prioritize. So, two popular languages often emerge as leading contenders for beginners: Python and Bash. Although Python is versatile and powerful language with a widespread applications, there is a strong argument for why entry-level DevOps prefer should Bash sell as the initial scripting language. So why all the people will, most of the people will use Bash scripting means it is very easy when compared to Python. It's almost it is when we guys are learning Linux system administrator and AWS tasks. That time itself we are aware that some basic knowledge on shell scripting, so that it is easy to initialize is a Bash script when coming to when starting our career with DevOps engineer or Linux system administrator. Here, direct interaction with the operating system. Yeah, what can we say the direct interaction with the operating system is the bash or shell scripting. It's a default command line interface for Linux. So basically, when we are going to install the Linux operating system is defaultly bash. I mean, shell scripting will defaultly will install. So it allows for direct interaction with the operating system, make it as a invaluable tool for managing system level tasks. If you are starting into DevOps role, you are likely to dealing with Linux environment. So most probably when we are going to DevOps role means normally on most of the guys will go with Linux only. So it is very much necessary to learn Linux environment in that DevOps role. So while Python scripts can perform many similar tasks, they lack the integration that Bash ingests with the system because Bash is almost integrated with the operating system. That's why we can say that go with the shell scripting only. Then and one more advantage is simplicity and speed. In comparison to Python, Bash scripting has a simpler syntax and structure, which often translates into faster script execution. When coming to execution, here mostly we can say that execution speed. Execution speed when compared to Python, Bash shell scripting is very fast. So, ubiquity in Linux environment. Given that Bash comes pre-installed on almost every Linux distribution, it's universally available on any Linux system you might work with. Python, on the other hand, while usually present, may not always be installed. So, normally Python will not install automatically in every Linux operating system. If we want, we can install. So, but Bash not like that. It's compulsory predefined package in that Linux operating system. So then coming to pipeline and command changing. Bash scripts excels in command changing and creating pipelines crucial capabilities when dealing with system tasks. We can quickly chain together several commands into single task and we can perform that task regularly. So output of one command as the input for another. So we can you can see that utilizing the one output command utilizing the one output of one command as input for another. So while Python has its strength, it does not offer as seamless as process of this type of tasks. So then coming to as a Linux system administrator or DevOps engineer, it is necessary to troubleshoot the system vulnerabilities or securities like issues, what type of issues. So Bash, when we go through the Bash scripting means it is very easy to troubleshoot if we have a knowledge on Bash scripting means otherwise it is very difficult. At least we need to know basic knowledge on bash scripting. Yeah, hi guys. Yeah, this is the end of the session today. So yeah, in my next video, I'm come with basics of the of shell scripting, and I'm starting with my first script file, and I will provide the basic info what we need. I mean, basic commands like uh, commands like pwd make directory like this. Some basic commands is there. So with those things, I will come with the next video. Guys, if you have any doubts, please mention in the comment section so that I can see and I can reply to that back. Yeah, if you like this video, please like, share, and subscribe. Thank you guys. See you in next video.